All right, guys. Um, as you guys heard, about 6:30, there was per sources there was a um that went it, it went out there that they were very close to signing Dirk Cutter to be their head coach. And going from Twitter, that they just announced it. There will be a press conference tomorrow that is going to formally introduce Dirk Cutter as a new head coach. I think it's a good hire. He took us from 30th in total yards to fifth in total yards. And then passing yards from 31st to the 20th. So that's the 7 right direction. But we missed. I mean, I think that could have been maybe top 10. Uh, you know, um, Got to resign Dougie. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 years, 32 million, somewhere around there. Maybe 16, 17 million guaranteed. He just turned 27, so he has a lot of football in front of him. Uh, and you wanted to keep that. You wanted to keep that. That continuity. With Jameis between Cutter, because it's tough for a quarterback. It's tough for a rookie quarterback. The next year it was like, oh, then you got to learn your system, new playbook, and so we'll see. I can't wait to I can't wait to free agency, the draft. If we can get like a defensive end, another pass rusher, maybe a safety in the draft, another corner, and then in the draft, and then maybe in free agency, we'll be okay. But I like the hire for I like the hire. This will be our fifth head coach in 7 years. How do you expect to win when you're constantly changing head coaches? Like we have had, I don't know, but let's just get back to it. 2 o'clock tomorrow. To formally introduce Dirk Cutter as your new head coach for the Bucs. I mean, this would be what, 4 head coaches in 6 years. I think the Glazers got this right. I hope they do. You know, hey, but a huge shout out to Cave and Kern. Hey, I mean, hey, man. We've been through this. You know, I mean, I mean, to be a consistent team. You can't keep changing head coaches. It's just. Then you're gonna learn a new system. I guess they said that the Tampa 2 was outdated, but like the Panthers, Cowboys still use it, but I don't know. It's something different. I don't know. So we'll see. Hopefully Cutter will still call the plays on the offense. Um, when you're head coach, it's hard to we have Mike Bajakin, but he's a quarterbacks coach. But I've seen a lot of quarterback coaches when their offense coordinator leaves or gets promoted, they get promoted to OC. So sorry about that, guys. But yeah, shout out to Caven. I mean, I mean, from 2 wins to 6 seasons. But when you lose your Mike linebacker, your quarterback of the defense. You look at the Bears game. That was a winnable game. You look at the Saints game. I don't like to go back. I just like to look in the future, look for tomorrow, look till tomorrow, and you know, I don't I think if we get the defense where we should, I mean, stats might show it top 10, but we gave him way too many yards. So I mean, maybe in total yards, but but yeah, I think again, I think it's a great hire. Um, there was some speculation that they were afraid of losing Cutter, so that's why they hired as a head coach. Again, that's only speculation. So you know, um, I don't know, guys. So you know, should be interesting. Man, we got some good home games. We got a tough schedule next year, man. We got to go to San Diego. We got to go. We got to face the Broncos in Tampa. We got to face the Lions in Tampa. We got to go to. We got to go to Arizona. We got to go to Kansas City. I mean, I think we can. I think nine and. That road schedules. Gotta go. Oakland's coming here. Um, you know, we'll see. I just wanted to, but you guys probably knew that, but I just want to go into a little more detail. Um, it's getting late. 12, it's 12:14 right now. Um, my, okay, okay, all right. Um, you know, um, Again, I said, I will say this. I have said this, and I will say it again. There will be another. The Bucks will win a Super Bowl. And in my opinion, it might not be next year, it might not be the year after, but I think we will win one. We will win one before the 2020. At least get to the Super Bowl. So um, you know, but yeah, when you lose your Mike linebacker, your quarterback of the defense. That's tough. Bruce Carter stepped in, but I mean, he had what 3 sacks in like 4 or 5 games. So I mean, yeah, but Quan. He still finished the year pretty good. 93 tackles, 3 picks, 4 sacks. Oof. Him and David. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be. Man, David's still only what 24, 25 years old. Quan just turned what 22. Carter's fairly. He's like 26. Gatland Santa. So that could be one of the top. Could be like the Panthers duo, Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly, or you have Bowman and um, when Patrick Willis and Bowman were there, that was a pretty awesome duo right there. And then because we play, when we go into nickel packages, we only have 2 linebackers, so about 30% of the time. So so all right, I'm signing out, guys. Good night.